it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I am so excited to be part of this hop. So, Crafty Meggy has been on YouTube for 5 years. Can you believe it? 5 years she's been making awesome videos for us to watch today. So, she invited a bunch of us to get together and do this hop with her, and we get to scrap lift her. Now, to be completely honest, this is not the first time I have scrap lifted her, and it will not be the last. So we all got to pick a photo of a layout. So I chose this one I showed you in the beginning, and then I also popped it up here in the left-hand corner for you to kind of see how I go with it. And so let me start over. So when I originally picked this, I have this collection and I have carousel pictures. So my thought was like, I'm going to like completely scrap lift it, like down to like everything. But then I've had these pictures of my son and my nephew from Little League last year. And I've been wanting to get them scrapped because it's like the sweetest story ever. And the sizes of the pictures worked out really well. And I have this collection from Photoplay that I got from Christina as a gift. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to use it. So as far as picking the papers, I knew I wanted to go with the really dark background like Meggy has in hers. And so I went with the baseballs, and then went with a lighter striped. It's like baseball stitching is what it actually really looks like. And then this green I wanted to incorporate because their jerseys are green, and I felt like that really pulled that in. So in hers, there is four 4x6 photos. I am using 3, and then I'm going to, you can kind of see, it's really hard to see in that photo, but I'll show the photo again at the end. So she has this die cut of this carousel, and so I busted out my Cricut, which is old. It is just an expression, and I have this super old cartridge that was just baseball stuff. So I decided to cut out this baseball, and then so the baseballs in the background paper are a little vintage, maybe is a good word. I mean, they kind of look dirty because let's be honest, baseballs get dirty. So instead of having it bright white, I decided to use some distress ink and just distress it a little bit. So here I am going through the die cut pack, and I am just loving all of these things. I love the heartbeat to the baseball, eat, sleep, play, ball, repeat, like that kind of becomes our life here real soon again. And there's another one about, I think it's baseball mom. I was like, oh, that's me. Yeah, there it is. So love all the sayings in this pack. So I pulled the tag and I pulled some stars. I pulled that one that says play ball and game day and strike out. When I flipped that picture over, I saw that I actually had written down the date. So I'm actually going to get the date on this, amazingly enough. That card is from the cut apart on the back of one of the papers. And if you see in hers, she has kind of like it's kind of like a card, but I think it's like a die cut piece. And so I'm trying to make that same cluster. Now I end up putting my title on top of the lower picture instead of the upper picture. I mean, I guess I could use that play ball as my title as well, and then it would be pretty close to the same. And now that I think about it, I think I might do that. So the story of the photo, which is so sweet, is my son plays a lot of baseball. My nephew does not. we were doing juniors and my husband coaches, and he said, "Hey Sam, why don't you pitch?" Which is my nephew. And he really hadn't pitched before. So the top picture is my son, who normally does pitch and catch. He went out there and was kind of like, "Okay, buddy, this is how you have to do it." And they threw some practice pitches, and Lucas was catching, and it was, I don't know, it was so heartwarming. Like, just to see the boys playing like that was so sweet. So I really wanted to get that story down. I did pull those Dear Lizzie tickets, and I am going to use one that I will put the date on, but I have a feeling that the story itself is going to have to go somewhere else. And then I just am adding some enamel dots, and that label, the same thing. It was pretty white, so I had to add some distress ink to it. So that is pretty much going to do it for me. I love how it turned out. I feel really good that it was a really good lift of hers. So I have some close-ups. There is a giveaway for this. So I know there's several giveaways actually. So all you have to do is subscribe and leave a comment on everyone who is participating is linked down below. I know there is a Secret Not Secret gift. There's something from Rock Your Notebook. Meggy's giving away a gift. So remember to wear your crown, and congratulations, Meggy. Thank you. Bye.